Welcome back to the Cobblemonic SMP. In today's video, I've got some special things planned, but first of all, I think we need to get our priorities straight and get some gear going. Because look at me right now, I have no armour on except a turtle shell helmet and a backpack. I have diamonds in my backpack, but not enough levels to really enchant some good armour. So first of all, I'm going to head to the nether and mine some quartz just to get a bit of XP going. So I'm finally back from the nether and I have got quite a bit of bone block, quartz, and most importantly, XP. Now I'm also going to try and make this an enchanting infuser, which is a little mod we've added just to make it a little bit easier to get the enchantments we need. So it just lets you choose your enchantment. And here we have it, an enchanting infuser. So I'm going to see how this works. I'm not sure if I need bookshelves or not. So now if I just get this, put my pickaxe in it. Fortune 3, efficiency 5, and unbreaking 3 pickaxe, 30 levels. And that completely used up every single level I had. So I'm not sure if that is as much worth it as a normal enchantment table. Anyways, it wasn't a total failure going to the nether because we needed all of this bone block and all of the quartz blocks I got. Because I have a plan for my shop today. Well, first of all, I'm going to build a shop. The shop is going to be selling poker snacks, which are the things we made last episode to try and get the mud kit. I'm going to have a whole setup to make sure we get all the berries we need. And for the design of the shop, I'm thinking of going for, I'm not sure if they have it in any other countries, but like a pets at home. It's like a pet shop which sells poker snacks. All right, so now I think I found a nice little spot just to build the shop. It's this big open plains biome. So any other players will be able to build around here. We can build up a nice little shopping district. But for the shop design, I think I'm going to go with like a pets at home. So like a big pet shop. I'm going to primarily make it out of bone block, I reckon. And then maybe like a green big sign. I'm going to call it Pokes at Home. Just be a bit of play on words. And inside this shop, I'm going to be selling poker snacks. And I'm going to need, underneath, I'm going to need to clear out a massive area just to put a bunch of sort of berry farms, bee farms, anything I need, milk. So I'm going to gather some more resources and I'll start building it. So now I've gathered all of the resources I'm going to need to build the shop. It's time to start a time lapse. So that is pretty much the exterior of the build done. It's looking a bit bland at the moment, but don't worry, I'm going to add some things on the sides here, like grindstones and chains. Maybe like a bin or a trash can out back here. And I'll probably lay down some andesite and some mixing some like light grey concrete powder as well, just around it. Kind of throw it away from the greenness of the ground and more focus on the build itself. I want to use a lot more sort of lighter blocks for the paving here, because what I've done on this wall is I've made it all out of calcite and I haven't used as much bone block in it, because with the lighting, it's shine. I want to make it look like it's shining on this side of the house, or this side of the shop. So I've done darker colours up here and lighter colours on this side, so it looks better when you're looking at it from the front, which is where most people are going to be coming in from. All right, so now for the doors, I'm going to use some of these store doors from the McCaw's door mod. That's a fucking handful to say, innit? But I think they look pretty nice, just simple glass doors. I'll probably chuck a little bit of white glass up at the top here. Yeah, I think it looks quite good. So now all just left to do really is the interior. So for the floor, I went with some more green terracotta, but I've actually mixed in some green concrete and green concrete powder, just where the windows are, to make it seem like there's light coming in. Just as it gets lighter with the gradient here. So now all I've got to do is add a couple bits of decoration, maybe a desk in the center, some shelves here with some of the items I'll be selling, and then into a basement which will have all of the actual functionality of the base, like the bee farm, cows, and the berry farm. So far, all I've really done is added this desk, which I think has turned out quite well. For the tables, I just used the desks from the Mr. Craze furniture mod, and added a few signs as like an underhang, just to kind of pull it together. So it makes it look a bit more arched at the bottom, and I think it's quite nice. I think I can probably do a ladder down here to the actual farm area, and then I think I'm going to add some shelves along the sides here, and then maybe a carpet as a sort of walkway up to where you buy the things. I think I'm pretty much done with the interior. I added a carpet using some grey carpet, smooth basalt and blackstone. I also added a little bit of moss into the floor. Whoops. Just to kind of texture it a little bit more. So now I'm going to start working on the basement area. Alright, so now we've pretty much dug out the sort of area we need for the basement of the shop. But before we start working on the actual decoration, we're going to need to get some berries. So currently, I've got about 15 of the berries that we need that are naturally spawning. So we need 15 more to find. So this might take a while, but I'm just going to go on a journey and see if I can find them all. Now it was this point in my journey where I started to get a bit hungry, so I thought I'd order some food. Luckily, I knew just the man to call. A hamburger. Thanks. We might be 200 blocks above sea level right now.
Oh, really?
We're on a sky island.
Oh,
Here's your payment for the burger.
Uno Diamante, I think.
Right, so I've decided to take a little break from berry hunting, because I've been at it for about 13 hours altogether now, between a few days. So I'm going to move my chests downstairs and dig out a basement area, decorate that a little bit, because at the moment these chests are kind of ruining the vibe of this room. So anyways, I'll start a time lapse again, and we'll see you after. So the storage room is finally complete. I've got all of the chests properly sorted, but the main chest we want to look at right now is the berry chest. So as you can see, the only 3 spots that are missing is here, here, and here. So this one is a pasho berry, I believe, which is for water type spawning. And then this one is a haban berry, which is for dragon type spawning. And then this one is a babiri berry, which is for steel types. So I'm going to head out now and see if I can find them, and hopefully we should be able to start on the basement of the shop. So now we are in a volcano, and the reason for this is because of them over there, a slugma. These drop the water berry for some reason. I think it's a 5% chance. There's quite a few of them just crawling about, but the problem is they're always crawling around in the lava. If I kill them, their drops might burn. I'm just going to have to see if I can find some that are out in the open.
Please, mister. Please do not kill me.
I'm sorry, young one. But I've finally got the pasho berry. I've killed about 20. But these slugma, they don't spawn too often. So now we have 2 more berries left to find. So we are now in the nether, because we need to kill some turtonators which spawn in a basalt biome. Here we have our first turtonator. It's been about maybe 25 minutes. And I've only seen one. I think the drop rate's 2.5%. So we finally have the haban berry. So now all we have left to find is 1 more berry. So now the final berry that we have to get is called the babiri berry, which is dropped by carbinks, which are a type of Pokemon that only spawns near diamond ore, which is actually quite good for us because the nether destroyed pretty much all of my armor. This only has 25 durability left on it. So I need to get some more materials anyway, more iron, more gold, all that stuff, just to get myself set up a lot more. So I'm going to go on a mining session and hopefully I can finally get this last berry and then get the shop complete. Finally, after hours and hours and hours of just killing Pokemon over and over and over again, I finally have the final berry, the Babiri berry, which is for steel types. So now we can finally get starting on the shop. Right, so now for the actual basement area of the shop, I'm thinking of going for a sort of biolab theme. So I'm going to have like sort of capsules with plants inside of them, and then maybe the walls, I'm thinking purple terracotta, and I'm going to mix in a bit of crimson wood and like planks, just give it a nice bit of shading. And for the roof, I'm thinking maybe dark oak, and for the floor, still not sure. I'm thinking maybe some smooth stone mixed with some andesite, just to kind of like a sort of grainy stone feeling. So now I need to dig out this hallway a bit further along and all that sort of stuff. So I've got a sort of idea of how the berry sort of growing area is going to work now. So I'm going to have 2 of these. This one's already built. I'm going to have another on this side. This one is going to be for the typing of Pokemon. So berries that help boost the types. So I'm going to have, I've got 18 slots here. I'm going to have 1 type in each slot. So I've got the nice little end rods and some leaves just to give it a nice like bio nature feeling, but mixed with like the green glass and the end rods for the laboratory. And I've got a nice smooth stone floor here. So I need to just plant the berries along here. I'm going to have to hide a bit of water under this part here, just so the berries will grow faster. Right, so now all of the berries have been planted. On this side, I've got all of the sort of Pokemon types. So things like fighting type, ice type, grass type, electric, rock. So you need to colour these signs and put some glow squids on them, or glow ink sacs, just to make them easier to see. But then on this side, I also have the other ones, which are just like natures, so like speed, special defense, attack, and special attack. And then reduced bite time, so the snacks would take less time to be eaten. And then human-like, all these egg types, which every Pokemon comes under. But there's still a little bit more I've got to do. So right here, I'm going to do a sort of test tube looking thing that goes up where I can mutate the berries to create new berries if I need to. Instead of having every berry set up here, I can just create the berries as I go along. And then I'm going to leave this part down here for next episode. So now we are done with this sort of test tube area for the breeding in the middle, or the mutation. So what we'll do is plant just 2 berries next to each other, and then depending on the berry type we can get different berries from that. But I'm going to wait until we get some more orders in, or people come into the shop, until I decide which berries need planting. But that should pretty much be everything for the shop done right now. Now I think we're about to have a customer though, so let's head up and see him.
Crow.
Welcome. What brings you here today?
I've come to buy some Pokemon.
Poker snack. Well, that is what we sell here, so
Yep, I need
not surprised.
I need some normal Poké snacks, and I also need some Dragon Poké snacks.
No, it's not how it works. You tell me what Pokemon you're after, and I'll give you the specific special Poké snack you're looking for.
Right, the first Pokemon's Snorlax. I'm not sure how expensive that's going to be because he does eat quite a bit.
It's all the same price, just 2 diamonds each.
Well, how many of them could you make?
Well, at the moment, we have about enough resources for 8 Poké snacks.
So you could do 4 normal, 4 dragon.
Well, what's the dragon type Pokemon you're after?
Noivern.
Noivern, so flying and dragon. So you want 4 for Noivern,
Yeah.
4 for Snorlax?
Yeah, that'll boost the chances like quite a bit, right?
I think, yeah, should be about 80 times the chances on each.
Is everything alright down there?
Yeah. By the way, it's a munch. Do you want a Munchlax? Is that okay for?
How long are the Poké cakes going to take?
Right, I'd do some research,
Just
right?
got to order it. Sure, everything's good down there.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Like I said earlier, we will be collecting items for the Bone Man. Come and ravage.
The Bone Man.
It is still in my best interest in spawning the plague inside the town as well.
What? I apologise for the long wait times. It's a newly opened business.
It's alright.
Here, take this on the house. Now, your
is that-
total will be 16 diamonds But these green ones are for the Noivern. You want to use these in a deep cave biome, and then here are for the Munchlax, which you're going to need, or the Snorlax, either one, which you're going to need to do it near a Sasachurin tree, which is the tree with the blue leaves.
Well, the street's very busy these days.
Yeah, we have a lot of traffic coming through, so be careful on your way out.
Yeah.
Might get hit by a rogue Tauros.
Nothing I ain't dealt with before.
Anyways, on that note, I'm going to leave the video there. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, like, subscribe, and see it.